Hello? Hello?
Hi, this is Kurt Neely calling from the Altar Church. I was looking
Oh,
for Sharon.
she's in with the nurse right now, so could we give you a call back?
Sure, that'd be great.
I mean, talking about the sale of the house, I assume, right?
Yes.
Um, it
Is
looks,
this Scott?
yes, this is.
Oh, hi, Scott. How you
Hi,
doing?
I'm confused and frustrated and everything that's going on. But it seems as though their daughter has put a halt to the sale, and she's
Well,
done the power of attorney.
she's claiming that Sharon's incompetent.
Right, and she is so not incompetent. She's not at all incompetent, and I cannot believe that her daughter has stopped the sale by using that as that. And now she's claiming I'm the bad guy and I'm stealing everything from them. And all I did was like take over and take care of what they weren't doing for her, you know? It's horrible. It's horrible what's happening.
Well, I think it can be solved pretty quickly if Sharon can maybe talk to Pioneer Title.
Right. And I just got here to her new apartment and we were discussing that when hospice came in. And it's not that type of hospice situation, but since this is an assisted living place, we have to do all the formalities for, everybody.
Which
Just,
assisted living in Seattle?
we're at Legends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just got in, and it's 7,800 a month. Yikes.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot. But anyhow, yeah, because she needed the money of the house, but then there were all the deductions that the title company did, and everybody, the bottom line really shrunk to a small number, and that's what her daughter is upset with. And so, because it's her inheritance, and she just wasn't going to have that little of a number, which is so selfish.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, it sounds like Sharon's going to need that money.
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
What's the daughter's name? Kelly?
That's Carrie.
Carrie.
Carrie, yeah. But I don't. I'm at my wit's end. I don't know what to do because yesterday they put a stop to it and brought in people, to investigate me, and I couldn't believe it. I'm in shock, because I've done nothing but help, and everything I've done is transparent. I'm not out there to get their money. I'm not doing anything of that sort.
So did people come from adult protection to talk to you?
Well, I asked her for some credentials or a card or anything, and she said she no longer worked there or no longer was employed there. But to me, she felt more like a Kootenai sort of officer, like here to check me out and do what she had to do. And with everything I showed her and all the paperwork I had, she said, I think you're doing a great job, because everything's transparent. I haven't done anything underhanded.
Just been trying to help.
Yeah, that's all I've done because her daughter and her grandchildren won't. They stepped out and they were like, no, we're not going to do it. And so I stepped in because it needed done, and that's who I am. I'm just there to help, And now they're blaming me and calling me a liar and thief, and it's ridiculous. So anyway, I tried to make it happen. Oh, thank you. But I was trying to make it happen, but I just don't know if I've convinced Sharon to go down to Pioneer and just do it anyway. Just get it done because she is. Once I talked to her, I mean, they saw her the other day when we drove down there to sign papers. They know she's competent. She's of sound mind. It's just,
So she
yeah.
went down there and signed papers?
Well, she did the other day in the car, and then the girl from the title company came out to the car, and she signed papers that way because she was unable to get out of the car once we got her in. I mean, it was really hard because she's basically bedridden. You know.
Does she have a wheelchair too?
Yeah, that's what we used to get her to the car. Yeah, but then she has
I've
no
got a,
energy, so.
yeah, I've got a van with lift.
Oh wow.
She's one or two if she needed to.
Yeah. Oh, that way she stays in the wheelchair, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was just. Oh, and then the other part of the situation was that we didn't get the house cleaned out because we're almost. I mean, it's close, but we didn't get it all done the way the papers were drawn up because the family wouldn't help. And if they wouldn't help us, then I paid the movers an astronomical amount of money to move what they did, and they did a great job. But there's still so much there, and they're just fighting me. Everything I say I wanted, they would lock that room up or put it in the shed and lock it, so I couldn't have access. And I'm sure if you take ownership, that it's going to be breaking and entering like consistently because all this stuff is still there. Their personal things and the stuff they want to steal.
You moved it?
No, they've moved it. Like I said, Grandma needs that bedroom set out of one of the bedrooms, so they put a deadbolt on the door, so I couldn't get access to it. And then we did get access to it yesterday finally, But then they locked the shed in the backyard, and a whole bunch of stuff from the basement's missing and probably in there. Things that people were supposed to come up from California and pick up, and like all the tools and everything. It's just a diabolical mess. And I don't know what to do. I'm kind of caught in the middle. And I wanted it to close, but they were going to penalize us. She needs money. She wanted to, just be done. She thought that was going to make her daughter happy. She was ready to sign the check that we got over to her. But then with the pandemic going on, there are no new accounts being opened at this time anywhere. And so her daughter couldn't get one anyway. And so that's when she decided to use the power of attorney thing and try to stop the sale that way.
What power of attorney?
Her daughter took power of attorney when Sharon was in intensive care in the hospital in January.
So she's declaring that she's incompetent.
Yeah. Correct. Because it all boils down to she stepped out and wasn't taking care of her mom anymore, so I was. And that's how me and Sharon decided to do it. But we never did change the power of attorney. So she still has that. But she's competent completely.
Well, when I talked to her,
she's just very sad because this is her only daughter. And this is what she's doing to her.
give her money?
She was going to give her the plan was they were all going to live in one house together. So right before the fire, they were actually looking for a place to buy in Spokane Valley, so that a big enough place so that they could all live under one roof, and then the daughter was going to take care of them in their old age. And then she just decided that she can't stand Grandpa, step Grandpa, and that he's done some diabolical things against her, and so she's against him. And if Sharon chose to live with him, then she abandoned her. That's how she feels. Which is like, really, grow up. That's your mother. But no one can talk any sense into her because I think she's a bit mentally ill and not on medicine or anything. It's bad. It really is. So Sharon is in with the nurses now, and I will do what I can. Like I said, I just got here before they showed up. But I need to see if that is what she wants to do, and if I'll get down there if she wants to. But I don't know. I really don't know. I believe so, but it's just the bottom line shrunk so much. The mortgage company that had the mortgage just before the fire, they sold the mortgage to another sister company, but that new company didn't forward on the insurance payments that they have been sending all along. It was all in one payment for the insurance and taxes. And the new mortgage company didn't forward it to the taxes, said they sent a letter that stated that, and then the fire happened. So there was no insurance except for on the mortgage itself that we thought of. But no, they're still saying she has to pay the $97 owed on the mortgage out of the $225 that we were getting from you. And then there was another little tiny mortgage of like $13. And then to the two realtors, that's another $13.5. And it just kept dwindling to where now she's down under 95 something, or 93 maybe. And the realtor told me that if we didn't have it cleaned out for you, that you guys were going to charge us another $3,000 for not having it cleaned out, and that would drop it even lower. And that's one of the other reasons she stopped it.
See, that Lincoln Hill contacted my realtor and said, would you take it if
As is, or what's left? Yeah.
he knocked off $6,000?
Oh, I know, and we didn't never agree to that. That was all his idea. Yeah, because it was like, wow. And then it's... I know you do. And I wish that it was happening like it was, or, we thought it was. Is there any way that... I know the offer's a done deal. That's all set with that. But, like the $6,000 for leaving the stuff there, that seems a bit excessive. And we could pay that to the movers. They wanted to box up and store all of that, which I see as garbage. Why would we pay for $6,000 to store garbage, I couldn't see that. It was just a lot of dump runs is what I see. Yeah. And so I don't know what you guys are able to say or do about that, the cost, because if we could bring up the bottom line number a bit, maybe you should be more willing to finalize it today. I don't know. And like I said, I'm not involved at all in that. It's all on them. I just kind of the middleman that tells them what I know, Yeah, that's what I thought. So if the junk was left in it, what's the harm in, like, if there's a couch in there or some clay for the what do you call it, ceramics, you know, because that's like cement. So, and it's in the basement. I don't know. I hate to see it all. The way it all ends after 26 years is kind of sad too. You know, a lot of memories. And that's the other problem with the daughter and the grandkids, because they don't want to help clean, because they don't want to get rid of the place. You know, but they have to. So I will do what I can, and like I proposed to you, if there's any way we could bring that bottom line up, or tell our guy that you'll take it without deducting the 6,000, you know, or the 3,000 penalty for not having it cleaned out, whatever, you know. I know he didn't do an official addendum, but that's what he's saying we would need to get signed today. And I said, no more money can come out, because that's what they're worried about, or her daughter is. So, yeah, I don't know.
So on my facility, is our agreement to just keep it as is?
With everything there, and no more money comes out, or is that still with the 6,000 out?
We might be able to do that. We might be able to just keep it as is.
Without the deduction, though, just to add.
Without the deduction, yeah.
Right. See, because that might do something, so we can get it done by 5 today. I will do my best. I really, because I just want this to be done for the stress part of it for her.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then once the house is gone, then they won't have anything to, you know, go back to it and complain about, because it won't exist anymore. So I'm on board.
Okay.
So I'll call you back in a while, or you can call me, or
Okay,
Lincoln,
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
Do you have my number there?
I do now. This is actually Sharon's phone. I answered because she was with the nurses. So yeah, but I believe that I have yours on my phone.
Okay.
What's your first name again?
Kurt.
Kurt. Oh yes, I do have that. I do have it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay then.
Back when she's in.
Okay, I will.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Yep. Bye bye.